Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I have a review on the new Farsalí liquid powder. It retails for $54 at Sephora, so I thought it would be very interesting to put it to a test. I've seen a lot of the ads on Instagram. I also follow their main page, and I was very curious when they came up with this product because it claims that it would help with your oiliness. It also has a lot of good skincare ingredients. So yeah, if you interested about this product and you thought about picking it up, you want to see my thoughts, you want to see how it works on my skin, just remember I do have combination skin. I have more of a oily T-zone, which is the main reason why I wanted to purchase this product in the first place.
Before you start using the product, you want to shake the bottle well. It really is a liquid to powder consistency. So when you pull it out of the bottle, you'll notice that it is a liquid formula. You don't want to drip this all over your face, and you really want to work on targeted areas at a time because it does set into a powder finish. I take 1 to 2 drops onto my middle finger. I'll start right here and I'll apply it. And what you want to do is you want to apply it with your middle finger, and I like to use my index finger to help blend it. And you want to keep applying it into your skin and massaging it into your skin until it sets into a powder finish. It takes a few seconds.
Okay, so first impressions, it feels so silky. Like, I don't know, like it feels very smooth. When I look at myself in the mirror, I did notice a little bit, made my pores a little less visible, but not to the point that I would say I would use it alone. Only because I do have larger pores, like around my nose, and then obviously, I'm sorry about my dog. She's always barking. She's a puppy. I'm so sorry about that. But other than that, like underneath my eyes, it doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel tacky. It just feels like more like a skincare. I know that in some videos, some people were able to like pack it on. I'm afraid that like if I add a little bit more, it would be. Let me see. I'm gonna try to apply just a tad more. I seen a girl on Instagram, and she actually put a bunch to the point where you could see it like turning white. I don't want to do that. I don't want to apply too much, only because I do have texture on my skin and I don't want it to look crazy. So I have had it, and this is another 3 drops. And I do see if you add more, you start seeing like a little bit of powder. Let's see. So you just have to be careful with how much you add to your skin, because now this second time around, maybe you can see it on my hands, it's very powdery. So I think that, as they recommended, 3 drops should be more than enough. Now I'm just gonna apply my foundation. And this is more of a dewy foundation, so we'll see if it does anything. I'm gonna go over with my Rio Techniques brush. This is my favorite brush. Okay, that's with 1 layer of foundation. And as you can see, it didn't add any texture. It doesn't look dry, but it does look a little bit matte compared to the rest of my skin. I don't know if you're able to see on the sides of my nose. It looks a little bit less dewy than, like, for example, my forehead or my cheeks. Let me see. I'm gonna go with the second layer, only because that's what I usually do. So to give the product a fair chance. If you actually think about it, this is a great idea as far as makeup goes, because a lot of people who are oily don't necessarily want to pack on tons and tons of powder in their skin. So wearing something underneath, I think it makes a lot of sense. Or like for the days that you don't want to wear makeup and you want to put that on just so that your skin won't look oily throughout the day. I think the idea is pretty good. We will see how it works. Okay, so that's the second layer, and as you can see, my skin looks a little, I mean, still looks dewy, but I do notice a fair difference on my nose because that's where I apply the most product. So if this works for my oily nose, okay, so now we're gonna apply concealer. I put a little bit of that powder, liquid powder, underneath my eyes, so I want to see if it in fact it helps with my under eye area. I don't bake a lot, but I do set my under eye with powder very, very, very often. It doesn't look like it added any texture. It doesn't look heavier than it would look with the just the concealer, so I don't think that I know that they set in some of the Instagram posts that I've seen, some people don't need to set their concealer with powder after using this product. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one side of my face with powder and one side of my face without powder. So we're gonna do this side with powder, and to set it I'm gonna use my Cover FX translucent powder. Okay, so on this one I will do my regular. Now I'm not gonna do anything on my nose. I want to really give the product a chance because as of right now I like the way it looks and I like the way it's setting, so I'm not gonna apply any powder. I'm just gonna apply it to one eye only because I'm curious to see what it would do to the concealer, and then whatever I have left all the way here. I usually don't leave the powder for too long underneath my eyes, but I think I left it a little longer this time. So now I'm gonna finish doing the rest of my face and I'll come back once I have everything ready. Okay, so I finished doing my makeup and it's been, I want to say like around 45 minutes. And so far my nose looks really, really good. My under eye on this side, I don't know if you could see it, but like the concealer definitely just went into those crevices. But if you kind of like just blend it with your finger, I think it's fine. For me personally, I think I prefer to set it even though I apply the powder underneath. Only just first impression. I mean, I will see how it looks at the end of the day, but as far as now, when I was applying my makeup and everything, I was not a huge fan of that line underneath, but that's just made me picky. On this side it looks smooth. I really like the way my nose looks because I didn't apply any powder, but as you can see on this side of my nose, the shine, it's coming through. So I'm not 100% sure if it has to do with the formula of the foundation. Other than that, like it looks very nice. It looks nice. I think it is something that you could apply underneath your makeup. And then as far as my pores, I didn't notice that it helped with my pores whatsoever. Like on this side, well, obviously I applied a little bit more of translucent powder, so they're more blurred. But on this side that I didn't apply it, you could definitely see all these parts. You could see my pores, you could see my little scars. But yeah, for me personally, I think it would be more of a skincare product rather than actual wearing it underneath my makeup, only because I do have a lot of pores. Honestly, like I try to do things or apply products that would definitely kind of blur those out a little bit and make my makeup last a lot longer. So for me, I don't think this is like, oh my god, the best new thing. I think it's awesome. I think the product itself is very pretty, like the box and everything. It's really nice. I like the texture. I like how it feels when you apply it to the skin. I like that powdery finish that you get, like very silky. But other than that, as far as like saying like this would be my next primer, I can't tell you that, only because I've only had it for a little bit and shine it's already coming through for my nose. I want to try it with applying this and then applying a silicone primer on top, or doing, you know, a little more try and error with this. So I'll definitely be posting a lot of those on my Instagram. But yeah, other than that, well, this is what the makeup looks like. We are, I want to say about 5-6 hours in. Sorry, I'm like sweating. But as you can see, I don't think I've noticed like any different as far as like that liquid powder would do to my skin. Like, I think that my pores are still noticeable. I'm definitely like, I mean, I was sweating, but still, as you can see, the part where I have the powder holds a little bit better. The part that I don't have the powder, although I mean I have a lot of fallout. Like I said, I was doing things and I'm like sweating and stuff. But I mean, I don't notice like a huge difference. Like, I'm still oily. I'll check back in a little bit, like in a few hours. But so far, I think, like I said in the video earlier, I think for me, I think it's something that I would eventually combine with other things, but I don't think it's something that I would use on its own for it to like cancel the oil. It does cancel the oil as soon as you apply it, but as the day goes by, I don't think it's something that really it's gonna completely get rid of your shine. Like, I don't think that's the case, but I'm pretty sure that if I combine it with other things, I could make it work. I just don't think that if you are a person that's extremely oily, I would benefit much from it, because in my opinion, you're just adding another layer to whatever your makeup routine is gonna be. So, but I'll check back in a little bit. So it's the end of the night. I had this makeup for, I want to say, like around 12 hours, like around that time. So as you could see, the concealer on this eye is like completely gone. The one on this side lasted a little longer. I haven't blotted, I haven't used any translucent powder or anything like that. So I stand by what I said in the beginning. And as you can see, there's a ton of oil in my nose. I believe that if you are more oily than me, this is not gonna work. I mean, I'm willing to work with it, like I said earlier. Like, I'm not gonna like throw it away or anything. I'll continue to try it just for the sake of science, but first impressions, first day wear test, I don't think it adds a lot to my collection. But if you have any questions or anything, please leave it in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.